be calling you a radical, so I'm very, very militant about my health, as you know, being I have a pacemaker, open heart surgery twice, AML leukemia. So I'm very militant on my diet. I mean militant. And because I don't want to get food poisoning. I can't even afford to get food poisoning. I'm so fucking militant about it. Oh, I got food poisoning fucking 2 days ago, and I mean bad, severe. I pretty well know where I got it, and I'm gonna go fucking have a talk with them. And so anyway, again, it's just the poison food chain of America. You know, they've let these corporations and these fucking scumbags run rickshaw over us. Let this fucking, what a grotesque quarter century in the old USA, now America. It's got to be one of the worst quarter centuries, if not the worst quarter century in the old USA history. And what the fuck have they done? The military industrialists, the billionaires get richer, they get richer. I mean, I like how fucking Biden's got the nerve to say, oh, it's the first time fucking in how many years the United States is fucking not at war. What are you fucking talking about? The United States is perpetuating two of the biggest fucking wars in history right now. Fucking Genocide Joe. What's going on in Ukraine? That's the United States. That's a proxy war. What do you think the Middle East of Eden? It's a proxy war. And he's got the nerve to send... What the fuck? I mean, well, let's see. North Korea's got fucking troops in Ukraine now. Sounds like a world war to me. Where'd World War I start? Well, the fucking shot was fired by the Browning gun from here. Well, not from here, the only. From area. So, severe fucking food poisoning. I'm dealing with it right now. It's fucking brutal. I mean, brutal. And, you know, they got the nerve to say, the FDA says, oh, between 1 and 6. Between 1 and 6 Americanos, the old USA, deal with it a year. Between one means everybody. Think about that. Every year. I haven't had it since pre-fucking leukemia. Think it makes me nervous? Well, let's see. That's what I thought I had when I got cancer. And I had 2 emergency doctors tell me that's what it was. That I had fucking some food poisoning. Fucking losers. They'd scan me. He didn't even look at the fucking scan. These emergency room doctors, you got to realize emergency room doctors are fucking well, emergency rooms are the most dangerous place on the planet. So let's get to the Finwell. So, as you know, a year ago, not quite a year ago, I was in PB when the Finwell washed up fucking dead. And these fucking bootlicking losers fucking have SeaWorld. Some old lady from SeaWorld is the expert. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? And she said it was a virus. Well, it ain't no fucking virus. It's a starvation event. So Noah, who wouldn't say anything for all those years, now calls the well class that I documented in real time the greatest marine biologist in history, as it happened, unusual mortality event. That's what they call it now. But they declared it over. It ain't fucking over. How many whales have washed up dead this year since they declared it over? Fucking, it's like everybody's sending me the doomsday fish in La Jolla. What the fuck are you talking about? Once in a lifetime. That's 2 of them in the same fucking month. In the same place. Fucking, I remember being at Catalina. Fucking out there, and there's a camera crew out there. Fucking sun's coming up, and they're documenting one of the fucking doomsday fish. Or fish. Garfish. I mean, if you see one once in a life, I interrupted him. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's another one right there. I documented in real time in 2013 and 14 of them. You heard me, 14. Oh, and this fucking bullshit fucking narrative that somehow 20 of them washed up dead right before the Fukushima is horse shit. I mean, calling an animal like that a fucking doomsday. I mean, who's the doomsdayers? Fucking the Nuclear Energy Crime Center, the cult, the cartel. Fucking this country's sickening what it's evolved into. But I'm gonna have to take back, well, I'm officially gonna take back half of everything I said about Elon Musk. Because, you know, I don't like him. You know, I held all that Tesla stock when I got sick, when it IPO. But he said it again. You know, I guess I'm going to have to be friends with him because he's right about one thing. And he is right. We don't need any other fucking energy source besides solar. None. Zero. The only reason it isn't 100% everything solar now is lobbyists. The fucking fossil fuel, the nuclear energy crime syndicate. So this is what I'll tag this. Have you ever seen so much propaganda? So a lot of people, and I'll go slow. So this summer when everybody was caught up in the fucking election, that's how they work. That's how they slide this shit there. Bill Gates, oh my God, is that fucker the biggest creep in this? And think about Governor Cox in Utah gets in bed with him. For they're going to build an SMR factory in Cameron, Wyoming. The guy that stole the operating system right here in Utah. Most hated man in the fucking state. And now we actually had a trial against him on 11/11/11. Where was you, Kevin? I was in bone marrow transplant center going in and out of a coma. So, I mean, I tell my grandkids, start applying for study abroad programs. Get the fuck out of here. There's no future here. I mean, I just don't see how we have any future at this point. I mean, stronger, more aggressive cancers, younger. Fuck, we got a poison food chain from hell. Bobby gonna fix it? I don't know. You know, you think about it. Bobby, Tulsi, Trump, and Musk were all four registered fucking Democrats not that long ago. The Democratic Party, who ruined that? Fucking Obama. He turned them into the fucking bootlicking. Carville, he's got the nerve to go on TV. Carville should be in a fucking jail cell. So should Axelrod. So should Rahm Emanuel, who probably right out of the nuclear. Look, Obama's the worst president in the history of this fucking country, and I voted for the fucker. Remember, he ran on the peace referendum, the anti-Bush Cheney, and fuck, he drove more people than they did. Fuck, remember when the Democrats were the party of labor? Remember they were the party of environment? Remember that? What the fuck happened? Barack Obama's what happened. Okay. James Carville Pink, it fucking stinks. So, another Finn has washed up in Alaska. They're all starved to death. I remember people used to argue with me back in the old days. I said, this is a giant. I predicted every bit of this to the fucking fine side. I mean, I think about it, blows my mind. I don't even have I can't even get a car for all my fucking work. Yet these other fucking fake fucking environmental agencies, they drop fucking millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. They don't do shit. I do all this incredible fucking work, and I get slandered, I get attacked, I get kettled. So another Finn's washed up, starved to death in Alaska. That's at least, well, I take it back, that's at least 4 I know of this year. Oh, if you see one Russia, it's a once in a lifetime. Let's go take selfies with it, put our hands on it. Fucking Americana's a fucking guy. Obey, consume, obey, consume, obey, consume. Die young of cancer and loving it. Fucking degenerate, fucked up place. It's outrageous. I mean, look at this country. Open heart surgery, transplants. Fuck. The survival rate of cancer has went up 15% just since I got it. We were talking about it fucking the other day, me and one of my doctors. It's unbelievable. Yet, the cancer, I mean, yet we're still not living longer. We're living less. Oh, another coincidence starting in 2012. Dead Tide tools at your feet. It's a cult. It's unfucking believable. So I got to take back half of everything I said about Musk. He's right. It's all we need. It's a no-brainer here. Fuck the entire Western United States. I've said it for decades and decades. Net metering. If you allowed to net meter, I remember I had friends in Vegas that were making fucking $5,000-$6,000 homeowners, residential, making $5,000-$6,000 a month, selling back into the grid. I had friends in California. The solar initiative was started in fucking Chula Vista. I was part of the group that did that. Do you know that California's producing 200% more solar a day than they can use? They have nowhere to put it. We got the same solar initiative through here. I worked on it fucking through AMS. And the nuclear energy crisis come in and stole it. And at the end, they put a $16,000 fee. And you know what their excuse was? It's not fair to the coal industry, not fair to the nuclear sector. And now we have John Coltrane Curtis, our new senator-elect. That guy's the fucking worst in history. These are the same politicians that came into the Weber State School of Business, #1 in the country, and they're the ones that outsourced all the jobs to China. And now Weber State, when I ran the show, we're #1 beating my soul school. I was at Weber State, the student professor, the number one school of business in the country, same time Musk was a Wharton. They were our sister school. We were beating them every year. It was Weber State first, Wharton second, Harvard third. Not some Princeton review via the test when I was there. A public entity beating? Yeah. Warren Buffett rolls in, steals it, guts at these same people. John Coltrane Curtis and Curtis come in and fucking bootlick. Now he's come out and says we're going to keep Warren Buffett's coal plants in you. Yeah, right. Warren Buffett owns coal plants here. He owns Rocky Mountain Power. Him and his twin cousin, Bill Gates. We got to leave them open for another 10 years. People in Europe, they look at you, they'll tell you, what does the matter with you people? We don't have this giant desert like you have. It's a no fucking matter. People say, it's still not enough. Fuck, will it ever be enough for these consumption junkies? These consumption junkies are so fucking out of control, it's unbelievable in this country. They're consuming fucking 50 some odd percent of the world's product when we make up less than 4% of the world's population. In 1979, we consumed about 4 or 5%. Tariffs, oh fuck yeah, that was part of it. Hello, I'm a big pro-tariff guy. Fucking slow these consumption junkies down. The Tariff Act of 1780's Alexander Hamilton to incentivize buying homemade goods and to pay off the wartime debt. Make these fucking freaks that fucking ripped us off fucking in this war fucking, I mean, what's going on in the Middle East of Eden is so fucking disturbing. And then you wonder why fucking old school Democrats didn't fucking vote. Genocide fucking Joe, what a legacy. He's got the nerve to say, we ain't been over fuck these two proxy wars. That fuck, we lost 55,000 men in the United States in fucking Vietnam. You know how many fucking young men have been, and women have been lost, killed in Russia and Ukraine? North of 1 million, 2 years. Think about that. United States technology on both fucking sides is proxy. Look what's going on in the Middle East of fucking, that ain't a war, that's genocide. Fucking people know it. They're disgusted. What a legacy of Genocide Joe. So this summer, while you were asleep, they got a bill through. Bill Gates Foundation wrote it. It's called the Advanced Nuclear Energy Bill. Inside the bill, they got it through Ann Price Anderson, which is the Immunity Act. What's the Immunity Act? In the 1950s, they passed a bill through Congress that anything nuclear, company that gets money nuclear from the government, pork, if anything goes wrong, whatever, they don't have to pay it back. They're immune. You have to pay it. I remember Stephen Bechtel being on the Hill years and years ago saying, well, you were paid to put triple liners around Hanford. How come you didn't? He threw it right back on Congress. Because we don't have to. Because of you. You're the ones that keep perpetuating Price Anderson, the Immunity Act. Look in the mirror, he told them. We rip you off because we can. So they get it through this summer while everybody's asleep. Read it. It's all propaganda. There are no SMRs. And you Google fucking, you'll get thousands of them jumping. Everybody in the world is jumping in, of course, because inside this bill, there are literally hundreds of billions of dollars for the advancement of fucking SMRs to these companies, even though they do not exist. Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, fairy tale. Everybody says, well, God, the nuclear renaissance. What are you talking about? The nuclear propaganda renaissance. Nuclear reactors are shutting down all over the world. I've said it for years. If you allowed fucking net metering in fucking New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, California, Utah, these people would have fucking solar panels. These Freudian fucking sheep will do anything for fucking money in this state. They worship the golden calf. Hardcore here. Hardcore. They would have solar panels on their fucking car, on their Razor, on their fucking RV, fucking on their house. They would have to. We need to have a couple more kids. They'd get outside, Johnny. Put that solar panel on your back and get running out in the yard. For real. California Solar Initiative has been the greatest fucking grassroots accomplishment in fucking history. That and the kicking over San Onofre. The kicking over the San Onofre nuclear reactor, they were never going to shut down without Kevin Blanch. It's the greatest accomplishment in grassroots fucking activism in history, bar none. TikTok, Diablo Canyon, lessons from Fukushima unlearned. Why would we keep fucking Diablo Canyon open when it costs $4.4 million in California subsidies, taxpayers a day? They're getting billions from federal subsidies. They're going to have a fucking bake sale at your local PTA. when they don't use it. In fact, it takes fucking more energy to keep their spent fuel pools cool and or warm than it does they produce. Why would you? Because it's a cult. So the propaganda, I mean, you go it every day. This company, SMR. We're going to open 3 Mile Island. No, they're not. We're going to reopen Palisades. No, they're not. Fucking, I mean, think about that. We're going to reopen 3 Mile Island. There we go. The military industrialized war pigs go on and on. Oh, wings, we will pretend. So, another Finn has walked up. Fucking really bad case of food poisoning. Really bad. So, anyway. What are we up in this shithole? What have they done to us? It used to be a cool country when we were kids in the 60s and 70s. Even the 80s. Even the 90s. What a fucked up century. Stand tuned.